Shalom Aleichem, a guten Chodesh Elul. Anyway, we have over here something from another part from the Be'er Shmuel by Rav Shmuel Rosenberg. That's all. And here we are. Here we can start from there. Zos Torah asher lo sasig yodo b'toharaso. This is the Torah. This is the way it should be. The law of somebody that is not able to afford, is not able to reach the Torah, the purification in a bigger way. Yesh lamar means to say al pima the Isa beGemara, what it says in the Gemara, Eruvin Tes Zayin, Takono leba'alei Lashon Harah shi'asok b'Torah. It's a something, one that occupies himself in Lashon Harah and saying slander can fix his situation by occupying himself in learning Torah. V'hinei kol zeh shebeis v'hinei Kolzman shebeis hamikdash kayem, the whole time when the Beis Hamikdash was around. Im nisnago adam al chatao halashon hara hoyisa takanaso mitsuya acharei shenisrape letzoraaso v'hikriv hamakriv eskarbono laHashem v'chiper olav hakohen b'toher. So the whole time when the Beis Hamikdash was around, if somebody had the nega, the affliction of tzoras, because he said Lashon Harah, so the way he could fix it was the way he could his takana, the kapara for this, when he was able to be his fixing of the situation was after he got well from the tzoras. So then after he got well from the tzoras, v'hikriv hamakriv as karbono. So then he brought a carbon. He brought whatever carbon it was, whatever sacrifice he brought. There were different possibilities of sacrifices of it. Well, it says it in the Chumash. V'hikriv hamakriv es karbono laHashem v'chiper olav hakohen b'toher, and the kohen did whatever he had to do for him b'toher, and the kohen said okay, that he brought the sacrifice and the tzaras is over. The tzaras, he saw that the tzaras was over, and the Kohen helped him bring the sacrifice with Zoher. And then the Kohen pronounced him Tahor, pronounced him that he is ritually pure. He's Tahor. Aval Achshav, but now, these days, Shecharav HaBeis HaMikdash, the Beis Hamikdash was destroyed. Sorich letaken al yedei limud Torah. So we have to fix ourselves from the avera of saying Lashon Harah by learning Torah. V'zeh perish, and this is what it means. Zos Toras asher bo nega tzoras. This is the Torah. This is the law, or the Torah of he that was afflicted with tzoras. In other words, by the learning of the Torah. So one is fixing the situation, the nega, the affliction that one had, by learning the Torah. Perish. Zos Toras asher bo nega tzoras. Shahatorah misugeles letikun. The Torah is a segula. It's a good omen. It's a good way of fixing it, a good derech. Torah Mesugeles Letikun, for fixing one's situation of having the nega of the affliction, and one can right the situation again by learning the Torah. Torah Mesugeles Letikun Shehoya Bo Nega Tzaras, of one that had the affliction of Tzaras. Asher Lo Sasik Yodo B'Taharaso, if he's not able to, since the Beis HaMikdash is not around right now, so he's not able to bring a carbon to acquire the tahara, the purification. Shein lo mikadeh, shein lo mikdash, because we do not have right now the mikdash, the Beis HaMikdash. Below HaKohen, and the Kohen is not. There are Kohanim, but they don't have the same status as they had then. Below Kohen, so a Kohen cannot do what he would do when the Beis HaMikdash was around. Sheyechaper ba'ado, that he would make a kapara for him, make an atonement for him. Tehei Toraso she'ashuim yom yom. So in other words, the Torah that one learns every day, day by day, v'nisrape nega tzaras min hatzarua. And so if one is learning the Torah, trying to learn the Torah as much as one can, so then that can be the refuah, that can be the therapy, that can be the way one fixes one situation from the tzarua, and the Torah that one learns. In other words, we should try to learn Torah as much as we can, or have times to learn the Torah, and that can be a way to try to fix the situation of saying Lashon Harah. And then through the learning of the Torah, we learn also that we shouldn't say the Lashon Harah, and that can also help us. We learn that this is not the right thing. The Chafetz Chaim has wrote many svarim about it, to teach us about Lashon Harah, that it's a very bad thing. So anyway, when we learn the Torah, this can be a kapara, and this can teach us not to go in that way. Anyway, this here is from the Be'er Shmuel, from Rav Shmuel Rosenberg. This is one vart from his sefer on Metzora. Okay. Yeshikayach, Hatzlacha in your learning. Thank you very much. Kol tov.